Hey folks, so I am always one for some budget tools and things to use with the hobby. And last weekend I had to go get a couple plow rods, plastic rods from my hobby shop. And there happens to be a store called DAISO right close to there. And it's like a Japanese home goods store. They have all sorts of different stuff. And I've heard people talk about getting some interesting things there. And so I stopped in and I got a few things that I thought are super helpful, could be super helpful, I think, and they're super inexpensive. So if you're on a budget and you're trying to do your hobby without spending much money, and you have a Daiso near you, that's a place to go. I mean, I didn't get everything that I saw. I saw a lot of things that could be useful. Everything from organizers to different types of Sharpies to knives. I mean, all sorts of different stuff. And I just picked up a couple things that I thought I might use. And so I wanted to share them with you. So let's check it out. I'm going to pull up the other camera here. And let's see. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go. So this is what I got at the Daiso. And I spent a grand total of $12.15 on these 5 items. So they were $2.25 each. I mean, if they're remotely good, these could be a killer deal, right? So let's start off with a couple things here. If you paint your kits, masking tape is super important. I will tell you that in the masking I've done, I've used this. Everybody's probably seen this guy. Tamiya masking tape. It comes with a dispenser. I mean, granted, one of these rolls is going to last you a really long time, probably, depending on what you're doing. But I've found, especially my last kit, that thin tape is not always what I need for what I'm doing. And so I thought, I saw this, and they have a whole bunch of different widths, and this is 1.18 inches by 10 yards. So it's 30 millimeters by 10 meters. 10 meters. That's really good, actually. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's about how much was on that other roll when I bought it brand new. So like, it's a lot. But just your, masking tape, 30 millimeter wide, and then I picked up the 15 millimeter. And then, I thought between the two, that ought to take care of me. And so let's see how tacky it is, because that's sort of the telling piece. Oh, actually, that's really nice. So nice and tacky. Let's see here. Sorry, my Mac just jumped around on the table. There. I mean, that's fantastic. So, like that holds really well on the table, and it's probably going to hold really well, I would imagine, on the model. Just given this momentary assessment, cuts nice. I mean, granted, that's a really sharp blade. Okay, so yeah, masking tape. Great option, and honestly, I mean, for 10 meters, and this other one is twice as large. 15, it's double or half the size and double the length. This is definitely more material than I got when I bought this brand new. Definitely, and it's $2.25. It's insane, right? I was gonna buy some frog tape when this other stuff ran out, and I may not do that, because if you've seen frog tape, it's like it's outrageously expensive. It's like $8 for a roll or something like that. So then the other thing that I got here was, and I was pretty excited to come across this. It's a circle cutter, and I had just been asking Child of Mecca during one of his streams about how do you cut a good circle, because I have some things coming up on this project where I'm going to be masking, like in the feet. How do I cut good masking for that, for those circles, right? Those guys right there. I want to cut good circles for that. And he gave me some ideas, and he had something very similar to this. Granted, his is probably way better quality, I would guess. But this is $2.25 at DAISO. Like, what? That's crazy. So, just opening it, like, this is literally the first time I opened it. It's got a thing on the back here. It's got spare blades. Let's see what it's got in there. Hopefully they don't jump out at me. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, so that's part of the reason it's $2.25. There's no extra blades. But we'll see what kind of blade is in it here in a moment. And it's got a cover. It's got a little set screw thing to hold onto the blade. And it's got this little adjustment piece here. And then you take the cover off. You see you've got a needle and a blade. And that is not like any other blade that I have, maybe. Yeah. Gonna have to figure out the blade thing if you want to replace it. But if all I'm doing is cutting masking with it, then that might last a while. So, anyways, use this to tighten it down. Now, a couple things. Do want to check. Do I have calipers? I don't know where my calipers are. They're somewhere around here. Probably. I don't know where my calipers are. I got a measuring instrument here. Okay, so one of the things is, you see the distance between the peg and the blade, right? That's as small of a radius as you're going to get. So that is, based on this, it appears to be 5 millimeters, and so that means that your smallest circle that you can do is a 10 millimeter circle with this tool. So that in itself is probably not going to get me very far in the Zaku, because he's got some spots that are smaller than that. But it's got the different measuring points here. Let's just try it. Okay, so you just stick it down here. Which way does blade go? And oh, good. Maybe take a little more finesse. There we go. Okay. Did you get it? It sort of worked. Maybe not. We'll see. This might have been a wasted $2.25. We'll see. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger. Okay. And key is to hold that center point. Right. That's the key. That's the important part. Well, that one looks significantly better. All right, so you all can see this. Peel that. It worked. I mean, that's pretty. Both of them are actually pretty good circles. Far better than I can do freehand. This one looks really good. That's the second one I did. The key when you're doing something like this, using a tool like this, is you do wind up with a pinhole in the middle. So when you go to use it for masking, you're going to have to cover that pinhole. Otherwise, you're going to wind up with a spot of paint right there. But that's okay. I mean, if that's the size circle you're working with, that could work, right? So, not the best thing in the world, but it could work, and it could be helpful. Now, the key here is don't forget the cover, because you do not want to reach in a drawer and catch the wrong end of this tool. All right, so that $2.25 circle cutter for medium-size-ish circles. Okay, so then I also found, and they have all sorts of stuff there, like I said, but I also found these 2 pairs of tweezers. These are $2.25 each. I have several pairs of tweezers, so this is just going to join my tweezer farm. But I will tell you that I probably need to get rid of some of them. Some of them are really terrible. And if you didn't know that there could be such a thing as a bad tweezer, now you know. There could be bad tweezers. Sometimes the points don't align. Sometimes the points actually diverge. They instead of coming together, they curve out. Sometimes that happens just over time of using them. Sometimes they don't actually put enough leverage on the material that you're tweezing to grab it. And so I saw these and I thought, for $2.25, let's give it a try. So this is the first one. Okay, these are pretty nice. You got a nice point to them. Now when I close them, they're pretty cool. Yeah, pretty good. No gap right in the end. When you close it, that looks pretty darn good. Now the question is, if I need to use these for masking, can I quickly and easily get underneath? And sure enough, I can. Did I muck it up? Did a little bit. You know what? That's not too bad. This is one of the tests that would probably be good, is how quickly is it going to let go of the material. It's not the best. I will tell you, interestingly, and I think this has to do with the shape, with light grip, with like a light squeeze on the material, it actually has a really strong grip. If you squeeze too hard, it's almost like it points out the end of the tweezers, and then it just pops right off. So the key with these would be light grip, because look at that, like that. It's actually really strong when you don't squeeze the death out of it, right? So those could be a contender for my tweezer farm. So yeah, $2.25. If you've ever looked at tweezers, they're typically $8 to $20 for a pair of tweezers. So $2 is a win in my book. This other pair here, and they did have many different types of tweezers, just so you're aware. Many different types. So these are very similar to those other ones. I mean, honestly, these look like a lot of the ones that I've bought through hobby stores. Pretty good quality. Again, looking at the ends, they're not exactly aligned, but they're not terrible. Again, nice point to them. Let's see what it takes to get that. If I'm masking, can I peel? Same type of grip test. With a light touch, they have a stronger grip. These are a little bit better even with more force. So unlike the other ones, they slip a little bit, but they slip a little bit no matter what. I mean, they're completely smooth, right? There's no serrations under them, so I don't expect them to completely grab. But they do an okay job. So I have other pairs of tweezers that are worse. So, and they probably cost more. So $2.25. I would say that was a score. So there you have it. 2 pairs of tweezers, 2 rolls of masking tape, and a circle cutter that might have a marginal amount of use in my world. But for $10, for 12, with tax, $12.15. I mean, you really can't go wrong. So if you've got a DAISO in your area, it's DAISO. If you got a DAISO in your area and you are on a budget, I would highly check it out. There's a lot more things there that you can use for the hobby, bamboo skewers, different little bins and organization stuff, little clips. I mean, all sorts of things. It's almost better than the dollar store, quite frankly. Yeah, so check it out. It's a really great deal. So we'll see you next time, and have fun building. Find some joy in it. Talk to you later.